ये ध्यान रखी पंकज, ऑडियो सारी ऑन कर दी सारी आप। चला दूंगा ना पंकज। हंस सरस्वती वंदना भी है ना।
हाँ इसमें डाल दिया ना तुमने?
हाँ हाँ डाला भाई।
उसकी वॉइस पूरी ऑफ पर रखी।
अभी म्यूट कर दो ना, कर सकते
Good afternoon and a very warm welcome to everyone present here. It is indeed a proud moment for all of us to celebrate the Foundation Day of CSIR-CSIO, Central Scientific Instruments Organization Chandigarh, an institution that has been shaping science and serving society for over 6 decades. आज का यह दिन सिर्फ एक स्थापना दिवस नहीं बल्कि उस भावना का उत्सव है जहां विज्ञान केवल खोज नहीं बल्कि सेवा का माध्यम है. Today, we are privileged to have among us our esteemed chief guest, Honorable Governor of Haryana, Professor Ashim Kumar Ghosh, and First Lady of Haryana, Ma'am Srimati Mitra Ghosh. We extend our heartfelt greetings to you, sir and ma'am. I also take this opportunity to warmly welcome our respected director, Professor Shantanu Bhattacharya, Dr. Inderpal Singh, Chief Scientist, Dr. Sanjeev Ghosla, Director CSIR MTech, Mr. M. Raghavendra Rao, Director TBRL, Dr. R.P. Bajpayee, former Director CSIR-CSIO, and Professor Bhola Ram Gujjar, Nitar Chandigarh, and our distinguished scientists, technical and administrative staff of CSIR. To begin this auspicious occasion, let us rise for the national anthem, a tribute to the spirit of our great nation. Thank you, everyone. Light has always been a symbol of knowledge, purity, and innovation. And what better way to celebrate our celebration than by lighting the lamp of wisdom? अब मैं आदरपूर्वक आमंत्रित करती हूँ माननीय राज्यपाल सर, उनकी धर्मपत्नी मित्रा माँ, हमारे निदेशक महोदय एवं डॉक्टर इंद्रपाल कि वे दीप प्रज्वलित कर इस कार्यक्रम का शुभारंभ करें. Now may I request our Director Sir and Dr. Inderpal to present the bouquet to our Honorable Chief Guest and Madam to welcome them. Thank you, sir. Now, as we begin the formal ceremony of the CSIR-CSIO Foundation Day 2025, let us take a moment to look at what makes this institution a true instrument of innovation. Established in 1959, CSIO Chandigarh has been a pillar of precision, vision, and service, a home where science meets society. Our research divisions are the strength of this organization, each one a reflection of excellence and imagination. In the Intelligent Machines and Computing Systems lab, we teach machines to think, algorithms hum, and hardware breathes, innovation on the brink. In applied materials and instrumentation, matter meets the mind. Metals, polymers, devices merge in every form you will find. In optics and photonics instrumentation, light becomes our guide through lenses, fibers, hues of science, the unseen revealed inside. At the Center of Excellence for Intelligent Sensors and Systems, we listen and we sense. Signals speak of air on earth and life in patterns intense. In the biomedical instrumentation wing, healing finds its art, devices respond to heart and breath, science playing its part. In advanced engineering and design, imagination finds its zeal from sketch to simulation, from dream to steel. In the Center for Nano-Optics Fabrication, we shrink the scale, explore the nano realm. When small becomes mighty, wonder takes the helm. And in R&D management, we steer the ship, plan the course, chart the day with vision, coordination, and structure lighting the way. With scientists, brilliant minds exploring the unknown, with the technical staff, skilled hands making the dream our own, with administration, the steady backbone, unseen yet strong. Together, we are CSIR-CSIO family, proud and long. Instruments are not mere machines, they are hopes, they are bridges, they are art, built by many hearts and minds, each playing their essential part. So here's to CSIR-CSIO, to labs, to people, to purpose, to light. Let us continue weaving science and service from morning to light. So let's give a huge round of applause for the legacy that CSIO carries. Moving ahead, behind every innovation, every breakthrough, and every shining achievement of CSIR-CSIO stands a vision and a leader, steady, strong, and inspiring. Leading this institution with the same vision, wisdom, and warmth is our respected director, Professor Shantanu Bhattacharya. So now may I formally invite Director Sir to kindly formally welcome everyone for today's event. Welcome, sir.
Very good morning. Your Excellency, Honorable Governor of the State of Haryana, Professor Ashim Kumar Ghosh, Honorable First Lady, Mrs. Ghosh, the distinguished guests of today, including our colleague directors from the Terminal Ballistic Laboratory, Dr. Raghavendra Rao, from NITR, Director Dr. Bolaram Gujjar, and my fellow director from another CSIR lab of the city, IMTech, Dr. Sanjeev Khosla, distinguished colleagues of CSIO, students, and my dear friends. Indeed, it is an immense pride for all of us at CSIO today to host the Honorable Governor and First Lady in our premises on this wonderful occasion of the 67th CSIO Foundation Day. Sir, indeed, we are highly honored and privileged to narrate the legacy of this national laboratory, the Central Scientific Instrumentation Organization, the foundation stone of which was laid back way in 1959. Since it is our foundation day, it becomes obligatory on my part to remember and appreciate some of the past leaders and their contribution to this organization in taking us forward. I'll also like to present to you some of the iconic technologies which we have developed in the past, as well as some current thrusts at CSIO which are ongoing, and also apprise you about our human resource development initiatives. Sir, needless to say, we are very happy to collaborate, extend all possible support to all the educational institutions of the state of Haryana, skill development centers, and other research and development center focused in the state of Haryana. CSIO was established in the year 1959, initially located in Delhi, moved later to this beautiful city of Chandigarh, and the primary purpose of this laboratory was to carry out instrumentation technologies in the level of optics, electronics, other engineering projects. Some of the notable projects include innovations from healthcare, defense, and other industries, reflecting the CSIR's overarching goal to support scientific progress in our great country. Some of the former directors and their contributions should be duly acknowledged in this very momentous occasion of the 67th Foundation Day. I would like to start with our founder director, Dr. K.N. Mathur, who earlier started his career at CSIR NPL and later on planned the aims and objectives of CSIO when it was still in Delhi, looked for the land allocation, building infrastructure, planning, etc., where we could shift after his contributions to Chandigarh. From September 1963 to 1971, Dr. P.S. Gill's contributions are phenomenal. One of the first directors in this Chandigarh city and main architect of the R&D infrastructure, which was pertaining to optics, mechanical, calibration, and glass blowing facilities, was under his tenure. Dr. Harshvardhan, again another phenomenal thought leader and philosopher who laid emphasis on optics, optomechanical components, precision mechanical fabrication technology to facilitate the research and development in building high-quality microscopes, strip fill, dioscope, epidioscope, etc. He developed strong linkages with the industry, which led to our current avatar and form, which we are today. We would be very thankful to the contributions of Dr. S.R. Gawarikar, who initiated the development of the 4MV linear accelerator in collaboration with BARC and PGI Chandigarh. He also had several other footprints, including the development of atomic force microscopes, spectrophotometers, digital measuring instruments, and so on and so forth. Dr. K.R. Sarma, one of our another very visionary thought leaders, actually started the programs on head-up display for which CSIO is known today. Sir and ma'am, you saw already an excerpt of these displays in the exhibition. We are very proud really to share the head-up display technology, which is one of the contributions of CSIO today to the nation in terms of its strategic wings forces particularly. Deeply appreciated are Dr. Sangneni Mohan's contributions, who extended the work on the HUD activity, established a very good link with Bharat Electronics, and widened the scope of CSIO to go to even ISTC and skill area. Particularly important for me is to mention that ISTC mentored a center ATC in Sikkim, which was given to the state government at that time, and it is functioning so well today in this current ambit. It was followed by Dr. R.P. Bajpai, another very phenomenal thought leader who initiated the first of its kind microelectronics activity at CSIO, established linkages to the otherwise only fab facility which is there in the country today, that is SCL Mohali, and had extensive experience in developing optical solutions like interferometer, sensors related to optics, and various other areas. Dr. Pawan Kapoor, who was from 2004 to 2012, restructured the organization, built a corporate structure here with several verticals and horizontals, and was deeply involved into the defense systems, sensors, and also food engineering, etc., which started here later during his time. The two other worthy directors, Dr. R.K. Sinha and Dr. S.A. Ramakrishna, who was just before me, also developed their contributions in these various domains for which we are today known to be one of the leading organizations of instrumentation in the country. I must duly acknowledge and thank, as the current director of this particular center, their contributions in bringing this place live to this level. A journey towards excellence of CSIO, Honorable Sir, I would like to present a timeline of the technology walk which we have done over the past so many decades. Especially starting around 2010, we have developed solutions in medical instruments like portable pulse oximeters, even instruments which are related to the disability sector like hydraulic knee joints, a snow developing and snow monitoring system which is completely used by Defense Laboratory for doing operations related to how the equipments can be ascertained in terms of performance in snow. We have been very fortunate to develop solutions where we have developed a elephant infiltration system for Rajaji National Park, which is widely deployed today, and it is basically taking signals from various sensors and fusing them to have these issues of correcting the elephant infiltration process on the railway tracks, etc., which otherwise causes humongous accidents in various places. The HUDs are already well known. I need not describe about that. All the optical systems and the HUDs in this particular time scale are all thanks to CSIO. And then today we are also building the most modern HUD, head-up display, which I will be mentioning in the next few slides to come. Today CSIO is a technology leap ahead because we have started working in quantum domain. We are in the process of building sensors, particularly for the 6G system. We have also developed a lot of efforts towards making photonic integrated circuits. We are lightweighting the current HUD technology to a level which is unthinkable internationally, and in fact we are very competitive there by taking everything to the level of a small slab-based waveguide, which gives a much overall lower footprint to our next generation HUD. We have also made several exclusive, distinguished challenges overcome by looking after various devices like the helmet-mounted display, a very important device for the Air Force pilot where there is a program soon going to start, and then 6G components and other CMOS devices. A very important part to share is the head-up display technology, which is crucial for enhancing the pilot's situational awareness by allowing them to view essential flight information without diverting their gaze from the cockpit. The HUD is a significant milestone, and the LCA Mark 1 alone, sir, I would be very proud to share, has all technologies developed and designed at CSIO, which is being manufactured today with the Bharat Electronics Limited and supplied to HAL, Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. This is a great area for the country because the potential growth in this area is phenomenal, and it is expected to grow at a compounded annual growth rate of almost 20.66%. There are various other areas of modernizing the HUD which I have just mentioned. These are some excerpts of the smart head-up display technology which we are doing for Tejas Mark II without getting into the details. There are medical implants into which in the current 2 years we have done phenomenal efforts. You have already seen an excerpt of that. These implants are otherwise very expensive, but today we are trying to indigenize this technology to enable the medical ecosystem of this country. The dialysis machine, which has always been a dream for several manufacturers in the country, today has a commitment from our CSIO to be developed on or before 2030, as committed by the CSIR, upper administration and management, to the Honorable PM of India. This machine would not only take down the cost of dialysis, but would give us exposure to an international market where we can supply our machines and be really Atmanirbhar in some sense, as pointed out several times by our governance today in the country. We have started initiatives in the area of assistive technologies. Our Divyang Jan really need impactful solutions so that they can stand up with the remaining part of the society. There is a center for advanced research for aging and disabilities, which we are going to soon start in collaboration with the Artificial Limb Manufacturing Company, the ICMR, and several such apex bodies of this country. This center is not only going to take into its ambit the clinical cases of the Divyang Jan who come from varied requirements, but also trying to bring research solutions towards such kind of Divyang Jan to enable them to stand up and be equal in the society. Our agri-instrumentation is phenomenally well known, sir. We have already demonstrated, and today there is also going to be a technology transfer and a commercialization event around this particular foundation day. The Har Ghar Jal Yojana has been supplied with a very important IoT-based tool from this laboratory, which looks at water parameters and ensures safe, potable drinking water to the society at large. We are into the area of livestock monitoring, where the MooSense technology is taking its way forward to make sure that the animal health care in this country is done in the most instrumented and automated way. And we can also have everything related to data related to the livestock through such technology that we are developing. You have already seen, ma'am and sir, the spray technologies which are developed earlier by CSIO. I am very proud to say that in the last parliamentary visit of the Science and Technology Committee, this technology was deeply appreciated, and there is a scope that even challenges like the pollution in Delhi, etc., may have some kind of solution through our such technologies, and we are in close touch to do these kind of mitigations. We have into a deep footprint into electrostatic spray in agricultural sector, where all the fruits, vegetables, etc., can be sprayed through edible coating, which disallows the use of wax, which can be poisonous in several cases, and such technologies are also developed by CSIO. In the energy instrumentation domain, there is a lot of intervention related to monitoring of devices within buildings and industries, seeing what can be the differential consumption pattern and trying to save energy to the last bit in this kind of regular monitoring manner. And there were several instruments which have been designed, developed and supplied to the industry have been done through this center, as well as an outreach center at Chennai, which we have of the CSIO. There is a focus team, in fact, in Chennai, which works on such smart energy instrumentation and other solutions for about 150 or more industries in this city of Chennai. We are also planning to set up the nation's very coveted facility on the assembly marking packaging system for displays. It is highly needed by the helmet-mounted display as well as the head-up display of our country. And in fact, the self-reliance or Atmanirbharta promotes us to go to this kind of technology. This is deeply supported by the leadership of CSIO, CSIR. And then there is also a possibility that we are going to collaborate soon with NITI and ANRF to start this center of ATMP, where some initial funding has already been committed by our leadership. The whole plan here is to get our sister labs, namely Siri Pilani and NPL, to work together with us to develop the next generation micro LED ultra bright displays, which are a great need for the defense forces as well as other technologies in the nation. We are having a good footprint, sir, in the human resource development. Our Indo-Swiss Training Center has been graduating by offering diploma and advanced diploma programs in various programs like mechanical engineering, electronics engineering, die and molding, mechatronics and industrial automation, etc. And we are soon going to introduce some new concepts here on semiconductor manufacturing as well in this particular sensor. This is the need of the day to sort of expand into new areas where our governance wants through the Indian Semiconductor Mission, etc. to participate. There have been various phases of evolving ISTC starting from 1963, and I would like to deeply appreciate the number of entrepreneurs, sir, that this center has created, which is about 750 entrepreneurial initiatives which are today full-scale industries from the students of ISTC, contributing to about 12,000 crores of GDP annually to our kitty of the country. It is very important for me to mention that CSIO also has a program Jigyasa, which is connecting to the schools, particularly the 10 plus or even beyond that level, where the students are encouraged to come to our campus and act as one day as a scientist. They participate in science summer camp. They also participate in tech trek series as well as 1 week, 1 lab session, etc. So there is also an academy which supports centrally all the CSIR laboratories, and we are in fact in the process of giving PhDs and master's programs out of all the laboratories through this academy. Sir, I would indeed want to also share with you the PRISM scheme, where we are one of the nation's #1 center, where CSIO provides support to entrepreneurial initiative. For this particular program, it is really not needed if the student has a degree or not, but he should have a bright idea. With this particular center, we have supported 23 projects so far, and we give about 20 lakhs in the first phase and 50 lakhs in the second phase after a close evaluation to students who would be wanting to work in the entrepreneurial space with a bright idea of his. We have already a strong pipeline of 445 plus innovations scouted in the last 5 years. Thank you, sir, again, Your Excellency, as well as ma'am, to have kindly accepted our invitation and come to CSIO. Indeed, it is a great and momentous occasion for our team. We would thank you from the depth of our heart for agreeing to come here and spend some time with us. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. It is our proud privilege to welcome on this auspicious occasion the Honorable Governor of Haryana, Professor Ashim Kumar Ghosh, a distinguished academician, an inspiring leader, and a visionary administrator. Born in 1944 at Howrah, British India, and completed primary education in Vivekananda Institution, Howrah. Earned a bachelor's and a master's degree in political science at Vidyasagar College and Calcutta University, respectively. He has served as a professor of political science since 1966 and joined politics in 1991. He is currently serving as the 19th Governor of Haryana. Professor Ghosh, a distinguished academician and experienced political leader, served as the head of Department of Political Science at a reputed college in Kolkata for nearly 4 decades. He has actively contributed to academic research and political discourse, having worked on UGC and ICSSR projects and authored several articles in prominent publications. Also, Professor Ashim Kumar Ghosh, along with his better half, Srimati Mitra Ghosh ma'am, has adopted 5 TB patients by providing nutritional support under the National TB Elimination Program. Sir, ma'am, it is indeed an honor for the entire CSIO family to have you among us today. So now I request Sir to kindly come and grace the occasion with his words.
Kind permission of respected director and the members of the audience, I'd like to give my speech from my seat. Since I am slightly indisposed today, but I could not resist the temptation of coming here to see a galaxy of engineers, technologists, scientists, and brilliant students of our country. We know that Haryana was separated from Punjab in 1966. I came to Chandigarh regarding my professional duty in 1976, when Haryana was a political non-entity in our country. After coming over to Chandigarh after a lapse of 5 decades, I have been extremely overwhelmed by the degree of progress that Haryana has made in so many fields. We are accustomed to believe that in the field of farming, in the field of agriculture, and since the time of Kapil, in the field of sports, Haryana has been witnessing outstanding and spectacle of brilliant performance. But besides this, Haryana now has got an IT hub, an education hub, and in some districts, developing slowly but surely industrial hub. I equally am totally aware of the fact that in the field of science and technology, Haryana has made tremendous progress. And I'm sure that in the coming decades, Haryana will be one of the most top-ranking states of our country. Because of many factors, not excluding hard labor of Haryana people. Thank you, Professor Shantanu Bhattacharya, Director CSIR-CSIO, for inviting me to CSIR-CSIO. It is indeed a great pleasure for me to be here today and witness the remarkable work being carried out by our Indian scientists, engineers, and technologists who are tirelessly contributing towards the vision of Atmanirbhar Bharat, a self-reliant India, through their innovations in diverse fields, such as defense technologies, biomedical instrumentation, photonics, agri-instrumentation, sensors, artificial intelligence, and machine learning. Friends, the Council of Scientific and Industrial Research was established in 1942 with a visionary mandate to promote scientific research and industrial development across India. Since its inception, CSIR has served as the backbone of our nation's technological progress. It has built a vast network of laboratories across the country, each dedicated to a particular domain of science and technology, contributing significantly to the growth of our industrial, agricultural, and healthcare sectors. National laboratories such as CSIR-CSIO have played a transformative role in India's journey towards Atmanirbhar Bharat. Over the decades, CSIR laboratories have developed technologies that have reduced our dependence on imports and strengthened indigenous capabilities. Whether it is the development of sophisticated instruments for defense and aerospace applications, precision sensors for healthcare and industry, or the creation of instrumentation that empowers our farmers, institutions like CSIR, CSIO have stood at the forefront of India's technology-driven self-reliance. During times of national challenge, these laboratories have risen to the occasion, be it through the rapid development of medical devices and diagnostics during public health emergencies, the design of smart manufacturing systems for our industries, or the creation of innovative tools to monitor and manage environmental and agricultural resources. The cumulative impact of these efforts is that today India is increasingly designing, developing and deploying technologies that are made in India, made for the world. Among the proud network, the CSIR Central Scientific Instruments Organization here in Chandigarh holds a special place. Established in 1959, CSIR-CSIO has been a national leader in the design, development and deployment of scientific instruments and intelligence systems. It has provided instrumental solutions not only for national missions, but also for industrial competitiveness, societal development, and technology-driven governance. Today we celebrate the Foundation Day of CSIR-CSIO. It is indeed the right time to explore how this premier institution can extend its expertise and technological capabilities to strengthen Haryana's developmental ecosystem. Haryana is home to several eminent state universities such as Kurukshetra University, Maharishi Dayanand University, Chaudhary Charan Singh Haryana Agricultural University, Dinabandhu Chatura University of Science and Technology, and Guru and Ambedkar University of Science and Technology, among others. These institutions are nurturing the next generation of researchers, innovators, and technologists. CSIR-CSIO can play a pivotal role in augmenting their academic and research capabilities through collaborative research programs that align university curricula with cutting-edge research in sensors, semiconductors, photonics, robotics, instrumentation, avionics, and applied artificial intelligence. Furthermore, joint technology development centers may be established for hands-on learning and incubation of indigenous technologies relevant to Haryana's needs. Faculty development and student internship programs can be initiated to expose young minds to the culture of innovation and experimental research practiced by the CSIR-CSIO. Such partnerships will not only strengthen the quality of teaching and research in our state universities, but will also nurture a generation of technologists ready to serve the industrial and societal needs of Haryana and the nation. Haryana has a wide network of industrial training institutes, polytechnic colleges, and skill development centers that are critical in shaping our skilled workforce. However, to stay relevant in the era of Industry 4.0, these centers must evolve in step with emerging technologies. CSIR-CSIO, which is vast experience in instrumentation, automation, and industrial systems, can assist in curriculum modernization of skill and diploma programs by linking them with real-world applications. It can also help in setting up demonstration laboratories for smart manufacturing, precision agriculture, and health diagnostics, thereby giving students exposure to new age technologies. Further, CSIR-CSIO can play a vital role in the training of trainers programs to upgrade the technical expertise of faculty and instructors at these institutions. The synergy between CSIR-CSIO and Haryana's skill ecosystem will create a highly capable workforce ready to meet the demands of modern industries and the emerging domain of smart agriculture. As we all know, Haryana represents a unique blend of agrarian strength and industrial dynamism. From the fertile fields of Hisar and Karnal to the industrial belts of Gurugram, Faridabad and Panipat, the state's growth story is truly remarkable. In this context, CSIR-CSIO scientists can contribute significantly to addressing the real-world challenges of both agriculture and industry. They can develop low-cost agri instrumentation and sensor-based technologies for improving productivity, water management, and crop monitoring, thereby directly supporting the farming community. At the same time, CSIR-CSIO can collaborate with MSMEs and industrial clusters across Haryana to solve engineering challenges through process automation, quality control instrumentation, and digital manufacturing solutions. Moreover, CSIR-CSIO can engage with urban and rural development agencies to create smart infrastructure, efficient waste management systems, and environmental monitoring frameworks that promote sustainable development. Through such collaboration, CSIR-CSIO can help translate science into sustainable and impactful solutions that directly benefit the people and industries of Haryana. Looking ahead, I envision a structured partnership between the government of Haryana and the CSIR-CSIO. Together we can prepare a research-oriented roadmap to address key state priorities, whether in agriculture, environment, health, water, or industrial technology. By creating a Haryana CSIR technology interface set, we can ensure continuous dialogue and project formulation between CSIR scientists and state agencies, enabling faster translation of technologies from laboratory to field, and ensuring that scientific innovation directly contributes to the progress of the state. I am confident that CSIR-CSIO, with its rich legacy of scientific excellence, will continue to play a vital role in shaping Haryana's technological and socio-economic future. I would once again like to thank Professor Shantanu Bhattacharya, Director, CSIR-CSIO, and his entire team for their dedication to nation's scientific advance. I request Professor Shantanu Bhattacharya to kindly initiate active engagement with various departments and agencies of the government of Haryana, such as those dealing with agriculture, industry, environment, health, rural development, and education, to identify areas where the scientific expertise and technological capabilities of CSIR and CSIO can be effectively leveraged. Together, these collaborations can lead to the development of indigenous solutions, addressing the state's specific challenges, ranging from improving agricultural productivity through smart and precision farming tools to advancing industrial automation and sustainable manufacturing, to strengthening environmental monitoring and healthcare instrumentation. Such a partnership driven approach will not only enhance the scientific and technological landscape of Haryana, but it also contribute significantly to the broader mission of Atmanirbhar Bharat and Viksit Bharat. 6 decades have been not a very long time in the history of an institution. And I am proud that Haryana CSIR-CSIO has been doing excellent job. And the young students here, their hidden faculties have to be tapped by the administrators, by the professors, for the betterment and uplift of our country. We are pleased to hear that innovation index wise, India's position in 2015 was 81. Now it has come down to 35 because of, among other things, the dynamic political dispensation that has come at the center level. Circuit of patent, technology-driven economies, all these are brilliant achievements. And in the coming few decades, we shall be one of the most developed countries of the world. We must live up to our expectations of Indian people. For centuries of foreign rule, we have suffered a lot. But we should have to emancipate the country from the stranglehold of propriety of things, ignorance and superstition. And I think the CSIO in the field it is adept, will do its best under your rehabilitation. And it will be a prominent agency for national development and of the people. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for encouraging us. Now we move on to the release of CSIR-CSIO Annual Reports 2024-25. So for the same, I humbly request Honorable Governor, sir, Madam, Director, sir, and Dr. Inderpal to do the honors. An annual report is a comprehensive document published by an organization at the end of its fiscal year, depicting its efforts and achievements. In the similar lines, I also request our guests to release the compendium of CSIO technologies for the last 5 years. CSIO has been working diligently in the development of technologies related to avionics, defense, biomedical, healthcare, agriculture, public safety, environment, and energies. Thank you, sir and ma'am. Continuing our legacy of collaboration and innovation, we now proceed with the signing of MOUs and technology transfer agreements. So in this line, the first is the MOU with Central Institute of Research for Buffaloes, Hisar. And for the same, I would like to invite Dr. Ashok Balhara, Principal Scientist, ICAR Hisar, along with Dr. Narinder Singh Jassal, Head BDG, and Dr. Ritesh Kumar, Principal Scientist and Coordinator, CSIR-CSIO, to come on stage for MOU exchange. The areas of cooperation and activities under this MOU will include staff exchange activities, covering visits to either institution for any of the following purposes: training of scientists, students, research scholars on facilities at both institutes, permissible exchange of scientific information and library resources. It will also enhance research collaboration in various areas of daily production, processing and management.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please, sir. Yes, sir. Please. Okay. Please. Yes, sir. Please.
The next is the NDA, Non-Disclosure Agreement, with MS Asmita Enterprises, Noida, on hydrogen technologies. And for the same, I would like to invite Sri Alok Sharma, CEO, MS Asmita Enterprises, Noida, along with Dr. Inderpal Singh, Head PME, and Dr. Pooja Devi, Senior Principal Scientist, to exchange NDA on hydrogen technologies. It will enable further discussions and exchange of information for potential collaborations in the hydrogen sector. This NDA establishes a framework for mutual collaboration and protection of shared intellectual and technical information while fostering joint efforts towards research, development and deployment of clean and green hydrogen technologies. Thank you very much. The next is the commercial launch of TOT, Water Service Delivery Measurement and Monitoring Suite to assess quality, quantity and regulatory in rural settings to MS Biomimicry Technologies Private Limited, New Delhi. So now I invite Mr. Omkar Tiwari, who will be joining us online, along with Narendra and Dr. Babban Kumar, Chief Scientist.
Very good afternoon, Mr. Tiwari. Thank you, Dr. Baban. Wonderful.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Just for a picture. Just state of Haryana. So this is the first that we
Thank you, Omkar.
Now I request Director Sir and Dr. Inderpal to facilitate our Honorable Chief Guest and Madam for their gracious presence by presenting our mementos and a special canon which is prepared by our ISTC students. थैंक यू सर। अब हम आज के इस भव्य समारोह के समापन की ओर बढ़ रहे हैं। हर सफल आयोजन के पीछे अनेक लोगों का परिश्रम, समर्पण और सहयोग होता है। So now I would like to request Dr. Indrapal Singh to kindly give the formal vote of thanks. Please.
Good afternoon, everyone. It is an indeed honor and privilege to extend vote of thanks on this momentous occasion, the CSIR-CSIO Foundation Day. On behalf of CSIO, I take this opportunity to express our heartfelt gratitude to our Chief Guest, Honorable Governor of Haryana, Professor Ashim Kumar Ghosh, and Madam, for gracing us with their august presence, and for Honorable Governor inspiring address. Sir, your words have truly encouraged us to pursue scientific innovation with renewed passion and to contribute meaningfully to our nation's technological progress. A special thanks to our distinguished guests, collaborators, and industry partners whose presence made this day even more special. I extend sincere thanks to our director, Professor Bhattacharya, for his visionary leadership and commitment to driving CSIO into new frontiers. My heartfelt appreciation also goes to the organizing committee, staff members, and students who worked tirelessly behind the scenes to make this celebration a grand success. I'll conclude my vote of thanks by stating that as we mark 67 years of excellence, we stand inspired by our legacy and committed to advance the frontiers of science and innovation in the years ahead. Thank you once again, everyone, for being part of this special day and for contributing to the proud journey of CSIO. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now with this, we conclude the 67th Foundation Day celebrations of CSIR-CSIO. I hope and I pray that with each passing foundation year, our spirits keep on rising and we keep on serving to the society at large. So now I would like to request everyone to join us for the lunch in the CSIO canteen. Thank you and Jai Hind.
Right.